Howdy, my name is Alex Harris, and today we will be presenting our Food Science 300 Spanish Cuisine project. This is our one-day meal plan, and we are group 21.
All right, my name is McKenna Moore. I'll be going over the background today. So, Spanish cuisine has been greatly impacted by their geography, climate, and history, much like any other cuisine. However, Spain is unique due to their easygoing nature and their love of delicious food. Spain is located in the Iberian Peninsula, making seafood a large portion of the cuisine. With the fertile lands and large agriculture base, wheat and grains grow very easily here. Since Spain's climate is so varied, the possibilities for crop production are endless. Popular crops growing among Spain include wheat, barley, and maize. On the history side of things, the Romans, Carthaginians, and the Jewish have all helped shape the cuisine into what it is today. When the Moors invaded Spain, they directly impacted the cuisine through spices, fruits, nuts, and by implementing new ways of cooking meat and fish. There have been many aspects that form the cuisine and the flavorful dishes we enjoy today. Let's take a look at the meal plan our group came up with.
All right, my name is Mark. Today I want to talk about the ingredients list for all our meals for a meal plan. So first off, for breakfast, you got menudo. Got some important ingredients for that is tripe, pork, chili pepper, tomato, onions, garlic, tomato sauce, and some salt and pepper on there. For lunch, you got paella. You got that rice, the chicken, chorizo, tomato, garlic, onion, paprika, and of course you can't forget about that salt and pepper. And then for dinner, you got the albondigas. Don't worry about my pronunciation, but good money. You got olive oil, onion, garlic, chicken stock, tomato sauce, carrots, ground beef, and of course that salt and pepper. And then for your snack, everyday snack, you got the churro. The ingredients for that is cinnamon, flour, egg, and sugar. And then for dessert, let me move that. You got the arroz con leche. You got rice, cinnamon stick, some evaporated milk, condensed milk, and cinnamon. That's it for the ingredients list. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emma Newman, and I'm covering breakfast. So menudo is a traditional breakfast meal eaten on Sunday mornings for the working class around Mexico, and especially in the southwestern states. Menudo is a traditional breakfast food, normally eaten on Sunday mornings after a night out drinking, and is the perfect hangover food. It is also popular for New Year's Eve celebrations. This food is very traditional and dependent upon the household making it. Some of the ingredients are chili pepper broth, beef tripe, hominy, array of herbs, salt, pepper, and freshly squeezed lime juice. Sometimes it doesn't contain tripe at all. It may have beef head or pig's feet instead, and it is a long and vigorous process to make. The tripe needs to be scrubbed, and the chilies need to be cleaned, toasted, and processed.
Kenna again. For lunch, we have paella. Paella is considered an icon of Spanish cuisine. It's a Spanish rice dish made with chicken, rabbit, vegetables, and snails are traditional, but not always included in today's recipes. Paella was actually named after the dish that's used to cook it, a large, flat pan with rounded edges and handles on each side. This pan encourages evaporation and helps with the development of sauerkraut, which is a caramelized, crispy layer of rice on the bottom of the pan. Paella is typically eaten out of the dish and served for family gatherings. This meal originates from Valencia, Spain, and was created by farmers and Valencian field workers who would round up any vegetables and scraps of meat that they could find. They would cook their paella over a large open flame using orange tree branches. The addition of this would add an incredible amount of aromatic flavor. As the dish stood the test of time, tons of different versions started to arise and toppings became a regional thing. Valencians kept a traditional chicken and rabbit, while Barcelona adopted a seafood version, and southern parts of Spain opted for a vegetarian version. Key features to paella include spices such as saffron and paprika, as well as bomba or calasparo rice. These two types of rice are preferred because they can absorb up to 3 times the amount of liquid compared to other types of rice. Sofrito is also crucial in the beginning steps. It's the base of the dish, and it's a Spanish mix of slow simmered vegetables with saffron and paprika. Tapas that pair well with the meal are patatas bravas and gazpacho.
Hi, my name is Samantha Rubio, and for dinner we have albondigas. Albondigas are a type of meatball-based dish in a tomato soup. There are many different theories of how albondigas came to be, but they have been a staple of Spanish cuisine for centuries. They combine the flavors of Arabs and Spanish. That's how they started in Spain. And then they were brought over to Mexico when the conquistadores came to Latin America. They're generally prepared with ground beef or pork, but they can be made with fish, poultry, or vegetables as well. It's often eaten with rice, but if it's in a soup type of meal, then it's eaten with potatoes or vegetables, and it can be topped with different things depending on where you eat it from. This dish is very versatile, and it has been a part of many different cultures.
My name's Julius Rufino, and my snack is the churro. Although the reason it was made is unknown, the origin is in the Iberian Peninsula. It's a pretty simple and easy to make snack. It's most commonly eaten as an afternoon snack, but many people eat it for breakfast as well. The chocolate dip is a common complement to the churros, as is caramel and whipped cream. A fun fact is that the star shape long ways is done on purpose. It's a very quick fry. When you dip it in, you pull it out almost immediately. So the outside edges are the crunchy part and the middle is soft. And that's what makes the churro. The reason that it has cinnamon on it and sugar is because of because the Moors brought those over in the Middle Ages. And so that's what makes the churro and why it's so popular. On the dessert side, I chose arroz con leche. It's one of the most simple desserts there are, but it's still full of flavor because of the spices that the Moors once again brought over. The cinnamon is crucial to adding extra flavor because it is just a combination of rice and 2 different types of milk. Their dessert is very versatile because it can be enjoyed year round and it can be served hot or cold. I've had it both ways. I rather it cold. It is one of the cheapest desserts to make and is originally from the southern part of the Iberian Peninsula.
And hi, again, my name is Alex Harris, and I will be going over the price comparison of all the different meals that we talked about today. So for breakfast, before I go into it, ethnic versus non-ethnic foods. Ethnic is from basically homemade and is usually from different grocery stores or down the ethnic aisle of H-E-B, Walmart, any other grocery stores that we use today. So for ethnic foods, you can see that they're typically a bit higher than our non-ethnic foods. For example, for breakfast, you have all the different ingredients that are needed for this homemade dish, and then non-ethnic, you can buy that in a can form like we see in breakfast. And lunch, we see that bought in a box mix that can be bought at any local grocery store. Dinner can be bought at a restaurant, and that would be the price of that there. And same for our snack and dessert as well. You can buy these at restaurants, sometimes chain restaurants, but in order to make it ethnic, of course, that would have to be homemade and bought from a local source and a reliable source. Here are all of our references that have been used in our presentation. These are all of our sources that have cited and where we got all the information for everything that we listed today. And we would like to thank you for listening to this presentation. We really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.